Hello guys!
Hey!
Right, we've been in the tramper van now for 8 days. 8 days?
7 nights, 8 days.
Okay, and we just thought we'd do a little video just talking about how the week's gone as first impressions of van life and what we both think about it. We've written, I think, 8 things to talk about here. We haven't discussed what we're going to say, because I thought it'd be good for us to be honest and open and give us own views rather than just off a script, if you like. So I've no idea what Mazzy's going to say. She doesn't know what I'm going to say. But we've made a list, so we'll start with number 1, living in a van. What do you think of living in a van in general?
I like it. It's like you're on holiday, but sometimes it can feel like you wish the holiday was over and you can just go home. It's quite difficult. It's a lot difficult living in a van than when you're living in a home. Everything you want to do is a chore. Much more difficult to do.
It is.
You know, just brushing your teeth or going for a toilet. Everything is totally different and more hard work.
I agree, but because I've lived in a caravan for years, and I've travelled for years, I'm used to that kind of life. You not so much so.
No.
And certainly in the first couple of days, I think we both found it pretty stressful, didn't we? Just surprised at how little space we've got for such a big motorhome.
Yeah.
Just squeezing past each other and things like that. You do start to think, God, is this all the space we're ever going to have?
Well, initially we thought it was huge, didn't we? I mean, it is, what, 7.5 metres?
7.5 metres, yeah.
And, I mean, yeah. But just squeezing past each other, or me getting into the bed at night, it's so difficult. Everything's just difficult, innit? Yeah. So van life. Yeah.
And as far as driving the van goes, I was absolutely terrified the first 2 days. Absolutely terrified. But I've got used to it now after a week. I'm quite confident in it. I'm good at getting round the corners. My only concern... What?
Well, let's be honest.
I'm getting good at going round the corners and things. And I'd say my only concerns is going down narrow roads when there's a truck coming the other way. I'm always scared. I'm trying to pull myself right over so that it doesn't knock my mirror. Reversing is still a problem because we haven't got the reversing light working. But overall, driving it, parking it, that's a problem.
Yeah.
Big problem. Just going into a car park, a big car park.
We've not attempted like Asda's and that because there ain't spaces big enough. But just...
Yeah, supermarkets are still a problem.
Yeah, just...
But we'll get there.
Yeah.
We're learning.
Yeah.
Right, somebody asked us this, didn't they? Do you want to tell them what it was?
What's that? People were worried in case like we were on top of each other and we'll get on each other's nerves. And to be honest, we've been on top of each other for a year now.
Yeah, we've got on each other's nerves for a year.
No, we cope all right with that. I think we're fine with that. I feel we're fine with that. It doesn't... I like being on top of that. No, that sounds wrong, doesn't it?
Should I cut that out?
Yeah, cut that bit out.
I'm leaving it in.
No, we like being on top of each other, don't we?
Yeah, we've done it for a year. We've literally, apart from the time when Mazzy's been down at her dad's and I've had to be up at my mum's, we have been together 24/7. We don't have a minute apart unless Mazzy wants the toilet. That's the only time we have apart. So we're used to that.
And we like it.
We like it. We have struggled. We're just like any other couple. We fall out.
Yeah.
But I think the longer we've gone on, and I think the first year was trying to get to this point, and it was so stressful. Now we're here, and we've had a lot of problems, you know, even relationship problems in the last year. I think now we're here, we're a bit more, what's the word? Understanding with each other. When there is a possible, we're on top of each other. We don't argue about it. We try and just be calm and work it out. And I think we're getting there. But yeah, on top of each other ain't a problem, is it?
No.
And Mazzy loves being on top of me. You said it. Daily chores.
Yeah, so I feel with some of these is what I was trying to get at on my first point with the van life. Because just doing simple things is can be quite difficult if you're living in a van than at home, and everything's just more difficult. But
it's things like just literally going to the toilet.
Yeah.
We go to the toilet. It's got a door on the toilet. We don't even close the door on the toilet, even if we're in the same room, because it leads into the bedroom. The door is very stiff on the toilet.
I wouldn't be able to
Mazzy wouldn't.
close it.
I've closed it and I've struggled to get back out again. So we'll just leave the toilet open now.
As for like washing our clothes and that, I mean, as we're sort of round where my family are at the minute until we go up to Scotland next week, we're getting a lot of help at the moment, like washing machines, electric, filling up the water. But when all that stops now next week, I don't know really how we're going to cope. So that might be another catch-up video, mightn't it?
That's when my man instincts come in.
Yeah.
And I provide for my family.
Yeah.
But yeah, cooking I think's gone very well.
Yeah, I mean, obviously the area again is a little bit smaller and the oven's really high. I've got to use a stool to get up to the oven. So things are similar to at home, just difficult. More difficult.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we did. I don't know. I made a Sunday lunch yesterday night. Some of the things in it were a bit hard, weren't they?
Yeah.
It's just a matter of getting the balance right. But it was a lovely meal.
Yeah.
But we're just getting used to it.
Just gotta get used
cooking,
to it.
yeah, that's going to be fine. That works.
And when we do our washing, when we will do our washing of clothes and stuff when we are away, we have got something coming, and a product. We paid for it, and it's going to be we'll do a video on it. But yeah, I think you'll be quite fascinated to how we'll be doing our washing.
We'll be washing without power.
Yeah.
But properly. You're going to love it. It's 2 machines we've bought, and we'll be going into detail on that as soon as we've got them both. We've got one part. Yeah. We're waiting for the other part. It's stuck in customs because they're coming from America, but that's coming soon. You're going to love it. As far as cleaning the van's concerned, it's literally, it looks a mess, and then 10 minutes later it can look fine. It's just a matter of
I feel like I'm constantly hoovering. I have like a little handheld G-Tech hoover thing, and I feel like that's constant because of the in and out of the door all the time.
But it may be that you're doing some cleaning in there.
Yeah.
I'm at a loose end, so I'll just be pulling the blinds on in the carbon, sorting this bit out. We work do
together,
bits, but
we?
it's not that bad. Cleaning isn't that bad.
And we don't live grotty. It is being kept clean.
Yeah.
Nice, yeah. We're not grotty people anyway, so.
Hair. Just wanted to mention hair whilst we're on that kind of subject. I have a problem because we keep running out of water and things like that, and heat. Waking up when it's 3 degrees outside and wanting to wash my hair, and it's cold water, it's horrible. But I have to wash my hair every single morning. Now, we came up with a product, which you've just seen in a previous video, which is amazing. That's going to change our lives because you've tried it and you love it, don't you?
I didn't have no faith in it at all, and it's actually going to change my life dramatically actually now.
So if you haven't seen that video, please go back and watch it, because if you live in a van, if you travel, if for any reason you'd find it easier not to use water to wash your hair, you're going to love this product. So yeah, that's another solution we've come up with. Problems.
Yeah, we've come across a lot of problems.
A lot of problems.
There seems to be one thing after another. I don't know if that's just our luck or all you camper motorhomers go through all this. Like, we don't know.
I think every time someone gets a camper van for the first time, a motorhome for the first time, they have problems.
Yeah.
We didn't have a clue. And we've had problems, massive problems with the toilet. We've had a problem yesterday with the hose splitting on us.
And just getting the cap off as well. I mean, that's
just getting the cap off the water
tank, yeah.
Power going. Yesterday I left the power on by accident overnight. It was dead in the morning.
And then it tripped another time.
Electric tripping.
And we didn't know what had gone wrong.
There's constantly something, and at the moment I'd say his biggest problem is his reversing camera.
Yeah.
We can't even get a radio on. Sat nav we can't get on. We'll get there. It's just one job at a time. But
emptying the toilet as well. I mean, you've seen in our
emptying
previous
the toilet.
Previous videos, but
Emptying it and filling it too quickly. There's two problems.
Yeah.
So, did you say 7 nights? We've 7
if you're
nights.
saying 8 days, then it's 7 nights.
7 nights we've slept.
Yeah.
And in them 7 nights, I'd say we've had 3 at your sister's here, is it?
Yeah.
So 4 in other places. We spent 1 night in a lorry coach car park.
Yeah.
And 2, maybe 3 nights in pub car parks, Brit stops. Which we are. I keep saying we're going to go into that. I'm going to do a proper review of Brit stops and explain that to you all. That's coming later on. But yeah, where we've stayed, I haven't seen it being a problem. I don't care where it is. I've not felt unsafe anywhere.
I've never felt unsafe, yeah.
Once you're in bed,
yeah,
I just feel like I'm in a caravan like I did. I don't feel like I'm in a rough area and someone could come in and beat me up or something.
Some have been more unenjoyable, if that's the word, more unenjoyable than others, because like we like to go out in the morning in our PJs or whatever, and when you're in a pub car park or a lorry park,
Yes.
you can look a bit of a pleb.
Yeah.
Like them ladies
When you're in a
the
town
other
centre,
night.
yeah.
We were in the pub the other night. He's standing out there in his dressing gown, and they were saying
Pub
to
car
each
park
other
at 11 o'clock at night, and I'm there in a dressing gown.
and they were saying to each other, "Oh my God, did you see him? Did you see that?" It was quite funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, yeah, places we've stayed. So far, it's gone very well. The only problem is we don't have all the facilities we need in the places we've stayed. That's been a problem.
Oh, a bit of privacy and stuff.
Privacy, yeah. So how is the channel going? Now, I set off on this journey myself over a year ago. It's actually about a year to the day, isn't it, since we got together? It's the 21st, 22nd, not sure.
Because you come down on the 23rd of October.
Right, so it's about 51 weeks since we got together.
Yeah.
So I set off on my own with all these plans for the travel troll. And I always knew this channel could become popular. But then when I met Mazzy and we got together, it was still, this could be really good. But because it's taken a year to get here, I was starting to have doubts. I was starting to think, we're never going to get there. It's never going to happen. But now we're here. In this first 4 days of making videos, or putting videos up, the views and subscribers we've received has been phenomenal.
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 It's been amazing.
It has. I think we've had 650, 700 subscribers in 4 or 5 days.
Wow.
We've reached 400,000 views on the channel now.
We've had some amazing comments.
Lovely
comments.
Lovely comments. So
lots of thumbs up as well, which really helps us.
I've just been overwhelmed by it. This channel is actually doing better than my other channel now, my Deep Digger Dan channel, which I knew was on the downslide anyway, because I'm not posting on there lately. But I'm just overwhelmed, and I really think this channel's going to do well, thanks to you guys. So thank you for that.
Yeah, thanks guys. Sticking with us.
I guess that takes me on to money. How are we affording this? We haven't, for the last year, we haven't been having an income. We've really been struggling.
Not a penny.
Not a penny. We've literally, we've sold everything, haven't we? You've had a lot more to sell.
I've even sold my metal detector, guys.
Yeah.
I've got no metal detector. I just want to cry.
We'll get you one. We'll get you one. I've still got my metal detector, luckily. But yeah, we've sold everything we've got there. We've had help. Some people have really helped us out.
A lot of people. You know who you are.
You know who you are. But we're actually starting, very slowly, but as channel is now starting to make money. We won't get that money for about 2 months. There's a big waiting between earning it and YouTube paying you out. It might be 2 months. But at least we're confident we are going to start making money from what we're doing. And that's what we're relying on to carry this trip on.
Yeah.
So, fingers crossed.
Yeah.
So that leaves us, just one more thing to say. Overall marks out of 10, Mazzy, on how you thought it would be going back after the first 8 nights, 8 days, and how you think it's going. Out of 10.
Sorry, I've got to say that slow.
Alright, I'm going to say... if you'd have asked me on day 2, I would have said it's going 5 out of 10. I really wasn't sure.
I can't remember day 2. It seems so long ago.
I was quite scared. I think that was because of me learning to drive it. It was scaring me. But now, I'm right up there. I'm a 9. I am really, really happy with how it's going. I'm used to the van now.
I love this life. I think what just gets you down a little bit is every morning you wake up and there's another problem. And some of these problems can cost money as well. And some of them aren't just unsolvable by a little bit of tape. You have to spend money to solve these problems. So that can get a bit sort of
it can get you down.
Yeah.
But something I'm also finding is having a problem can also make a good video.
Yeah.
So, and I think a lot of you guys, especially people who have motorhomes out there, or vans or Vanlife, whatever, I think you appreciate this. We're a very honest review of Vanlife.
We'll just
what you see is what you get.
Yeah.
We haven't done any yoga on the roof.
We're not pretending to make all these problems. You know, we're not hiding these problems either to make a nice vlog. We're just showing how it is every day.
We want everyone to see the truth of van life.
Yeah.
And I can guarantee this will not be for everybody. If there's people out there thinking of doing this, really think about it. We've had a year to think about it.
And also, if it is something, I do recommend also maybe just hiring one for a week or 2 and just get a feel for it, because I think I'm a bit surprised at how much I felt maybe it sort of, you know, it wasn't what I was probably expecting, but I'm enjoying it. I think it's going to get better when we leave here and go back up, when we go on a proper trip and get up to Scotland.
I think when we're actually travelling, seeing new sights.
Yeah.
Because the whole idea of this channel to start with was just to show the sights of the UK.
Yeah.
And we haven't done any of that. You guys who are new to this channel, you haven't even seen what else we can do. That's where I come in. That's my expertise.
The vloggy side of it. I like to get the camera and vlog the day, whereas Dan wants to just get somewhere and vlog
the sights.
I
like to. I'm just interested in history, and I love to learn about history, and I like to tell you guys about history and fascinating stories. And I do a lot of research on the internet to get them out to you, and I love doing that. But on the other hand, you've got Mazzy, who is pushing me as well to do van lifey things, which I'm loving.
Because I think everyone's interested in watching our everyday life as well as just where we're going. They want to know how we got there, how we got up in the morning, and how the van's going.
I agree. I fully agree. There's something for everybody. You've got people who want to know about history. You've got people who want to know about van life.
Yeah.
You want people who want reviews on things you use in vans. We've got vlogs. We've got something for everybody, I think.
Yeah, it's going to be quite versatile, this channel.
Very versatile channel.
Yeah, we're not hopefully going to bore you.
So as I say, I give it 9 out of 10. I'm buzzing at the moment, especially because the channel's going well. Because when the channel's going well, it pumps me up and gives me the energy to want to get out there and make more videos. So 9 out of 10 from me. What did you say?
I think if you'd asked me 2 days ago, it was a lot lower. But today, now I'm more positive again today. So I'd say about 8 or 9 for me today.
8, okay.
Say how it is.
So yeah, we just wanted to put this out there, let you know what we're thinking so far. I hope you appreciated it. We've turned this into a premiere video, so we could chat with you guys at the same time. Because this is a new feature YouTube have brought out, and we tested it the other day. And it's good, because whilst you're watching the video, you can chat with us. And I like that. It's more personal. It's just like the comments on YouTube, but you can actually talk to people
because we
live.
Interacting with you guys, and we feel we don't, do we? Because they just watch us, but we can't interact with you guys.
Yeah,
so,
and I do love, honestly, the comments you send and the emails. I absolutely love receiving emails and things from you. People with their ideas and things. We love it. We like to interact.
Funny ideas as well. You said some bloke texted you last night about a funny toilet story, but anyway. What did you
I've got some. They're for a different video. There was one guy who says something about how to empty toilets. I was saying, where can we empty those toilets? And he said, well, what you should be doing is trying to keep Britain tidy. So dump it in Wales. Which is a bit Walesist. So if you're from Wales, I'm sorry, but I did find that quite funny. Anyway, we'll leave it at that. Thank you for joining us, guys.
Thanks, guys.
And we'll see you again
Bye.
tomorrow. Bye-bye.